Greetings, welcome to Dunky Street. This is where I look down the street and I see before me a host of possibilities, of new residences, of new opportunities, of sleeping on the fucking sofa for the rest of my life. However, I will know how to make one. Anyway, when I've looked at what I got, okay, here we go. Okay, so we'll do this side first, right? Some of this I already have. So this is possibly the only thing that I have actually made from plans, right? Which is actually going to go on my miter saw, which I'm very proud of because it's got, you know, like measurements and, oh, fuck me, that's sexy. Anyway, underneath there's some buffalo board that came off the back of our boat, which I have trimmed and will be used as a ramp. Anyway, so we have 3 trolleys here, right? And then we have the saw station, which was covered up and always gave me jip because it was outside and I didn't like it, and you know, I'm anyway obsessional. Anyway, so that's this side, all right, and then we've got 3 more trolleys over this side, all right, which are bigger ones, right, and they're going to be sort of for tools, right? So we've got things like miter saws and planers and other such exciting stuff. And although the amount of money I paid this time was more than the last time, I managed to acquire things that weren't necessarily allowed. Well, we say allowed. Some say allowed, others say it's better to seek forgiveness than ask permission, right? So anyway, so there's a recycling box, but I'm going to put wheels on that because that's really nice, right? We like that. And there's a cardboard box in there, which I'll start with the recycling. Anyway, then there's a blue plastic container, right? Now, what's currently inside the container is not really indicative of what I've actually got, all right? So we're going to do what's inside the container, and then I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to organise stuff so you can truly appreciate. Right, so all of this was picked up because the guy couldn't sell it, right? Because nobody is going to want this type of pre-prepared cut wood, all right? And I did make a promise to him that I would only pick up pre-prepared wood because this is the stuff that was going to go on the furniture that they were making before they went bust, right? Now that may look an awful lot like unprepared, but you're going to ignore that because I did. Anyway, so that's going to go quietly over there and become something beautiful that's somewhere in my mind. As you can see, there is more walnuts because Dunky loves a bit of walnut, all right? And this is currently all that I've managed to sort of semi-organise. Now here, I will delight you with the possibilities of chopping boards. Fucking loads and loads of chopping boards. Now it's generally accepted that you can't use white oak, which is what we get here in the UK, for chopping boards, because unless you prepare the fuck out of it, it's actually very absorbent. All right, so Dunky is doing some research, as he does, on how to prepare it, because that just looks like, you know, that's like a surfing board, lots of cheese and meats and, oh yes, Dunky's getting hungry. What follows is Dunky's edict of, if it ain't tied down, it's coming with me. So there might be a few random pieces here that I don't even fucking remember, but it wasn't tied down. That's what you have to remember. Okay, so there's another view of Dunky Street, right? We'll have a look at what's in the container in a minute. Now, starting from over here, that old pallet was already mine. Right, now these are something that I've wanted for ages, right? Basically what you do is you stick them either side of your saw and you roll your wood along so it's nice and level, right? That's cool and trendy, right? Then we move along to here, and there's some more prepared wood there. Yeah, it goes all the way down the bottom. There's little holes in, that's super duper, right? And then there's this, right? This fucking was just sitting around. Nobody wanted it, so Dunky had it, right? This is all mine already. I like to store gubbins, right? So there's 3 trolleys there and another 2 at the back. Right, so what have we got in this box? Can we get the box out? Yes, yeah, this is right. Hold on. These, right? They look perfectly beautiful triangles, don't they? They're made of oak, and they're the things that go sort of under here, right? So sort of support. Now, that's going to be fucking awesome when I start making shit. And if anybody ever needs any evidence of any sort that I am obsessional in my compulsive behaviour and my desire to organise, I will just ask you to send them this image. So I found this box probably a box that size actually, it's quite a big box, full of these bits, right? And it was labelled corners or brace templates or some shit, I don't fucking know. And I had to, I don't know why, the urge overtook me to organise them all, right? They're now in sort of nice sort of piles. Look at that, isn't that awesome? Isn't that sort of organised? I'm gonna bring this up here and just show you the wonder of organisation. Did that do for you what it did for me? Oh my goodness, I'm going to take a private moment because that was just, well actually I did take a private moment yesterday for 20 minutes organising triangular lumps of oak into wondrous beautiness. It just fills me with so much, whatever it fills me with. Endorphins? I don't know. What's it? Dopamine? Yeah, whatever. Something like that. Who knows? Whatever. This is like one of those unboxing videos when people buy a new tool, right? This is what has Dunky been able to lift today. Right, so in here, right, we have what looks like beautiful pink sanding pads, right? And they are indeed very sexy, right? It's different sort of, oh look at that, nice. That's apparently these are the canine's testicles, right? But these would be fairly useless if, anyway, let's just keep going here. And there's some, what's this? No nonsense exterior frame sealant. Well, I'm not having any nonsense out of that. Right, there seems to be a cable that will go very nicely into a compressor, which I have, number 8 Dunky Street. It goes over there, marvellous. And then, obviously, safety is paramount. Got to wear those funky spectacles. I'm going on holiday soon. Maybe I'll take some with me. Anyway, there's another pair, just in case I get a friend. Have I got a friend? I don't know. Somebody might want to visit. Right, what else we got down here? Off just for a surprise. More fucking jobbers. And then, oh, look. Oh, yes. More jobbers. Right, and more jobbers. No, I'm not entirely sure I bid for these. You know what? Rule number 2 applies. If it ain't fucking tied down, Dunky's having it. Right. More of those, and more of those, and tell you what, whatever I make is going to be fucking smoother than a baby tomorrow. Look at that. And then, oh look, there's a few more. Oh, look at that, a few more. Now, that's a big crash there. Don't know that was right. Another one there. Right. So now you've got to have one of something to operate these things on. Now you'll notice there that looks like a sander, right? It is indeed a sander, right? But it looks like this. Right, look at that. This is a professional fucking sander jobber, right? It's got a connector and this is what it looks like naked, right? It's got no pad on, which you then put on that, but it's like sort of air powered, right? And there's an exhaust port, so one can have vacuum cleaners to fit to the Cyclone. Have I talked to you about the Cyclone? It doesn't matter. Anyway, so yeah, we managed to acquire one of those, and yeah, when Dunky starts making shit, it's going to be smooth, baby. Right, that's that box. Right, we'll oh, hello, what have we got in here? Oh yes, I don't know what this is for. Oh yes, I was talking to JB about this. JB, my former engineer, if you don't know, ladies, about this is a router bit, right? But it's like fucking enormous router bit. I haven't got anything that's going to fit that, and if I did, damn. Newly acquired box number 2, right? So we have more sanding stuff. They can go over there. Just look at how organised. Anyway, right, so in here, we've got some paper bags of things, and I'm going to have to find out what they are, because they must be useful for something. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what they are. Got a couple of bags of those, so we'll organise that. And then, obviously, as we had these wondrous items, just get fucking organised. Come on, boys, keep it together. Right, we've got these ones. Right, now these are obviously other sort of braces and stuff, and even the way that they've labelled them make absolutely no sense. But there's like, it's a jig. I don't get the feeling of Irish dancing coming on. Need to understand what that is, right? And then more. Oh, 45-degree angle. Even I knew that. Look at this. It's just, yeah, so you can actually see people's work here, right? And it's just amazing, right? And the numbers relate to the items that they would have been making had this company not gone out of business. Although this has been to my definite benefit, I feel quite sad that at one time the company that I managed to acquire this from had 150 people working for it, right? So, and I wonder sometimes whether had the guy got his shit together, he might have been able to sell it quicker. But enough of that maudlin crap. Right, this is the interesting box. Right, as if it wasn't already fucking interesting. Right, we'll come around and pick up you, because you're going to go and live here with some friends. Right, so it's a very large plastic bag to do whatever a large plastic bag does. Now this looks like an empty box. And you're absolutely right, it is an empty box. There's the lid of an empty box. Now that says Ashley Isles, set of 6 miniature turning tools. Now that means that I have managed to acquire somebody's turning chisels and stubbins. Now clearly I am a world expert at knowing fuck all about turning. So I'm guessing YouTube and I are going to be very intimately acquainted sometime soon, or somebody's going to try and convince me that I need to buy a wood turning lathe, which I think possibly may go down like a turd souffle if Roz ever finds out. Now, the fact that I have 2 containers at the moment is something that she doesn't know yet, and I think we should keep that between ourselves. Yeah, let's just, she doesn't need to worry about that shit. She's got other stuff going on, and we're going on holiday, right? I mean, really, it doesn't really matter, does it, in the grand scheme of things? Please don't tell her. I'm so fucked if you do. And then just a random selection of tools that I managed to acquire. I'm rather partial to these, right? I do like these. There's something beautiful about angles, and I don't mean the ones that were hanging around in 800 AD. Was that BC? Yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. And then obviously everybody needs a fucking hook to go up there to hang things from. Look at that, fucking awesome. And then just because really I didn't need the first one, because I haven't got a clue what to do with it, I found another one. And another slightly smaller one, which I may actually be able to use, right? Because I have a router that will do things with that. Anyway, so there you go. Things that I don't need, but I may do. The catchphrase of every ADHDer everywhere. Now these, I have a set of these already, but vernier gauges are so fucking cool, right? So it's like, you know, you can measure stuff with, you know, and everybody loves a bit of measuring, don't they? I mean, who doesn't? I mean, you can even, you know, can even speak American. Look at that. You can have inches, because yeah, inches and things. Let's go back to millimeters, because it's a language that everybody understands, apart from the Americans, clearly. Well, certain Americans. And it's just like, oh, marvelous. Look at that. Oh, I don't know. Again, maybe I'm too into this sort of precision thing. Oh, I don't know. Who cares? It's just wonderful. Anyway, that's enough of that. So this is brace box number 8. Right, this is some other interesting stuff that wasn't tied down well for too long. In here, we have the hoses. Yes, the hoses that go on the newly acquired sanding Mahoovy. Yes, clearly cleaned out, because obviously that's what you want to do when your business is going bankrupt. You want to clean out your hoses, don't you? Everybody loves a good clean hose. Right, and then we've got bags, rubbish. Now what's these? Oh, look at these. Oh, we've got all sorts of, oh, I know what these are. These are impact drivers jobbies, aren't they? Right, so they go in here. Oh, look at this. More opportunities to organise. Fabulous. And then we've got a sort of air driver. Impact driver. Because it fucking weighs a ton. Look at it. Oh my God. I'll be able to make an impact with that, ladies. Woof. Right. And then I managed to pick up a second one just because it felt lonely. Right, and in here we've got more router pieces that we really have no idea how to use. There's one there, another one, and another one, Oh, we might be able to use that one because it was small enough. And then one left out in the wild. And then another few there. And then just because, I'll move you out of the way, just because I haven't got enough router bits that I can't use, here's a fuck ton more, right? So that's really useful. I now luckily don't have this overwhelming urge to buy a router that will fit these, because that's kind of over a thingy, even for me, right? And then obviously, bit of sanding pad, because, yeah, okay, clearly needed that. Oh, I forgot, very, very important, for pneumatic tools, you need some oil. I've got no idea where to put it, got no idea how it works, where to go, but I'm sure YouTube somewhere has some fucking smart ass who knows how to tell me. And in this box holds absolutely fuck all. Oh well, obviously slacking on that front. Mr. Box, that's very sad. Right, what do these two hold? Oh, yes, of course, because obviously, so you've seen previously the jigs that they were stuff, and now here's the finished product, right? So there's a whole load of corners and angles and stuff in here, nicely packaged up, and even, what's this? Oh my God, what's that? That's just incredible. I don't even know what that is. Right, it's a list of stuff, I suppose. Yeah, anyway, right, that could be useful to organise all this shit. Who knows? Right, so that's that box. Now, and finally, brace box 7. So brace. And there's even more. Oh, and there's a piece of, what's this say? That's B upright support. Pastille. Who knows? Right, so all that can be sort of, there we go. It's got part numbers on, I suppose. I don't know. Whatever. Right. Nicely rounded. Probably using those massive fucking router bits. So there's a load of stuff in there. And that was it, right? So it wasn't quite as, oh, hello, who are you? What are you? Oh, you little beauty. Oh my goodness me. Oh my fucking God. I was going to say goodbye. No such luck. What does Dunky love more than angles? Beautiful 45 degree. Anyway, angles, right? So we've got some pretty light coloured ones. Oh my goodness, look at that. You are beautiful. Look at that. There's lots of walnut angles too. Just not wanting to be left out. The walnut, look. Oh, it's biracial. It's walnut and something else. I don't know, maybe not, who knows? But anyway, it's beautiful. We are all diversity and inclusion here in Dunky Street. But yes, look, oh my God. I now need to find what I can make with just these. I mean, it's like, oh, I suppose, hang on. Oh, here we go. Bit of Lego going on here. Look at this. Can you see what it is yet? Right, okay, let's get. Oh, look at you. Oh my God, there we go. Happy days. Ah. Oh, look at that. Ah. I made a thing. And that truly is it. Because I don't think I managed to acquire anything else. Anyway, as I say, it wasn't quite as voluminous as the last time, but I did kind of have to accept that I took the piss a bit last time. I know you might find that difficult to believe, truly, not unaccustomed as you are to knowing me. But I've got so much wood that I don't have to do anything with. Oh, it's beautiful plain. Anyway, it's beautifully sexy. And so, yes, and now I'm going to find new and exciting ways to organise it all and label it. And yes, so this was a trip inside my mind. Scary, isn't it? Whoa.